Warm greetings from TNV Academy. Today in this session we will discuss about cause and effect diagram, which is also known as Ishikawa diagram or fishbone analysis. Let me tell you about the key takeaways of this session. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand what is cause and effect diagram, key concepts of cause and effect diagram, best practices in cause and effect analysis, and how to create a cause and effect diagram. When to use a fishbone diagram. So let's now begin our discussion and discuss what is cause and effect diagram. A fishbone diagram or cause and effect diagram is a visualization tool for categorizing the potential causes of a problem. This tool is used in order to identify a problem's root causes. Typically used for root cause analysis, a fishbone diagram combines the practice of brainstorming with a type of mind map template. It should be efficient as a test case technique to determine cause and effect. A fishbone diagram is useful in product development and troubleshooting processes, typically used to focus a conversation around a problem. After the group has brainstormed all the possible causes for a problem, the facilitator helps the group to rate the potential causes according to their level of importance and diagram a hierarchy. The name comes from the diagram's design, which looks like a skeleton of a fish. Fishbone diagrams are typically worked right to left, with each large bone of the fish branching out to include smaller bones, each containing more detail. Dr. Koro Ishikawa, a Japanese quality control expert, is credited with inviting the fishbone diagram to help employees avoid solutions that merely address the symptoms of a much larger problem. Fishbone diagrams are considered one of 7 basic quality tools are used in the analyze phase of Six Sigma DMAIC, define, measure, analyze, improve and control approach to problem solving. When diagnosing the cause of a problem, a cause-effect diagram helps to organize various theories about root causes and presents them graphically. A cause and effect diagram examines why something happened or might happen by organizing potential causes into smaller categories. It can also be useful for showing relationships between contributing factors. One of the 7 basic tools of quality, it is often referred to as a fishbone diagram or Ishikawa diagram. One of the reasons cause-effect diagrams are also called fishbone diagrams is because the completed diagram ends up looking like a fish skeleton with the fish head to the right of the diagram and bones branching off behind it to the left. So let us now discuss the key concepts of cause and effect diagram. The first one is a cause and effect diagram cannot identify a root cause. It presents graphically the many causes that might contribute to the observed effect. The second one is it is a visual representation of the factors that might contribute to an observed effect that is being examined. The third one is the interrelationships among the possible causal factors are clearly shown. One causal factor may appear in several places in the diagram. The fourth one is the interrelationships are generally qualitative and hypothetical. The fifth one is it focuses the attention of all team's members on the specific problem at hand in a structured, systematic way. So we will now discuss the best practices in cause and effect analysis. These are the best and most common practices when creating cause and effect diagrams. Identify the problem. Define the process or issues to be examined. Brainstorm, discuss all possible causes and group them into categories. Draw the backbone. Once the topic is identified, draw a straight horizontal line. This is called the spin or backbone. On the page and on the right side, draw a rectangle at the end. Write a brief description of the problem in the rectangle. Add causes and effects. Causes are added with lines branching off from the main backbone at an angle. Write the description of the cause at the end of the branch. These are usually one of the main categories discussed above. Details related to the cause and effects may be added as subcategories branching off further from the main branch. Continue to add branches and a cause or effect until all factors have been documented. The end result should resemble a fish skeleton. Analyze. Once the diagram has been completed, analyze the information as it has been organized in order to come to situation and create actions item. So let us move ahead and discuss how to create a cause and effect diagram. Fishbone diagrams are typically made during a team meeting and drawn on a flip chart or whiteboard. Once a problem that needs to be studied further is identified, teams can take the following steps to create the diagram. The first one is the head of the fish is created by listing the problems in a statement format and drawing a box around it. A horizontal arrow is then drawn across the page with an arrow pointing to the head. This acts as the backbone of the fish. The second one is then add 4 overarching causes are identified that might contribute to the problem. Some generic categories to start with may include methods, skills, equipment, peoples, materials, and environment or measurements. These causes are then drawn to branch off from the spin with arrows, making the first bones of the fish. The third one is for each overarching cause, team members should brainstorming any supporting information that may contribute to it. This typically involves some sort of questioning methods such as the 5 A's or the 4 P's, policies, procedures, people, and plant to keep the conversation focused. These contributing factors are written down to branch off their corresponding cause. The fourth one is this process of breaking down each cause of continued until the root cause of the problem have been identified. The team then analyzes the diagram until an outcome and next steps are agreed upon. And finally, we will now discuss when to use a fishbone diagram. A few reasons a team might want to consider using a fishbone diagram are to identify the possible causes of a problem, to help develop a product that addresses issues within current market offerings, to reveal bottlenecks or areas of weakness in a business process, to avoid recurring issues or employee burnout, to ensure that any corrective actions put into place will resolve the issue. So we have now come to the conclusion of this session. If you have any questions, then please feel free to put them in the comment section of video and we will be really happy answering them. Till we meet next, is best wishes from TNV Academy. Thank you.